friends and I needed to come up with something to do weekly with my kids. So we started Friday night dinner night. And each day during the week, Monday through Thursday, sometimes on Friday, if we don't get to it all, I am putting together a project for the dinner. So here I'm taking a brown paper lunch bag and I'm using my Cricut Maker that is able to use this marker setting with it, drawing, and I'm able to create a custom logo directly onto the brown paper bag, as you can see here. And we just did Johnson Pizza. So I'm going to remove the bag from the light grip mat. Look at that. Looks so good. And I'm going to just insert a piece of plastic because here I'm going to take a straight edge knife. I'm using my Cricut one. And I'm going to freehand a square to create a window. I just thought it'd be something fun. All of this stuff is just for my kids to enjoy. So you can also use a plastic produce container like a strawberry top. And this is just acetate from Cricut. I'm using Beacon Creates glue. I'm putting it inside to create, like I said, this window. How cute is that? So you'll see those up close later. So now I'm taking one of my many just extra pieces of fabric. This is an old tablecloth and it has some stains on it. So don't throw those away because you can reuse them. And I love this print for a pizza or you could even use this for barbecue. But what I'm doing is I'm cutting it in strips along the pattern, as you can see. And this is why. We're going to use some black yarn and some command strips, which if you don't know how to use command strip, these ones are amazing. You can take the sticky part, put it on there, and remove that backing and just stick it directly onto your wall. These actually get stronger with time. So, yep, thumbs up. So don't worry about it losing its stick. So here I'm going to add some of that yarn that you saw Madison holding, and I'm just going to tie a loop and put it right on that command strip. And now we're going to go back and forth in this kitchen nook area and create a really pretty ambiance. When I think of an Italian restaurant in my mind, I think of like something romantic with like hanging streamers and some lights. So that's exactly what we are doing here. So yes, the kids were so excited to be able to stand on a chair and a ladder, but we're taking those strips you saw and we're just tying them in a really simple knot to just create that ambient look. And originally we were going to go like 2 feet, but Madison started doing them in a 1 foot distance and we loved it. So we thought, let's do that. So we're going back through and we're just tying. You can see here, and I'll do a close up in a minute, but especially when they're on a string, you can just cluster create and then slide them down like that. So we just repeated this until it was full. We needed more, so I went back using that tablecloth and I simply just cut more out and just added. You can do less, you can do more. You can do this for any kind of party using any kind of material to hang it from. So I said I would show you a close-up, so here it is. You are going to take that strip, and you can see ours is maybe a foot long. You can do longer if you want. You can pull down your string or whatever you want to use. You're going to then just simply do a knot. Just pull it right through because then it's easy to remove in case you want to use it again. And there you go. Yep, good job. Kid 1, Luke, Madison, where's Lola? There she is. Hi. Now that I've introduced my helpers, which is free labor, no, this was something fun that we actually carved out a little bit every day to do something fun and look forward to. So here we're going to make chef hats, and you can see for the base of the hat, I'm using a corrugated piece of paper. However, if you don't have corrugated paper, you can make this out of just simple computer printer paper. But I'm just measuring their heads. I'm using hot glue and I'm cutting strips for the top, and I'll show you that in a minute as well. But it was really fun because each kid was able to participate and cut, other than Lola, which she needed a little help, which is totally fine. So here's a close-up of how we cut it. You can use a pair of scissors just as easily. We just have that cutter. So Madison's showing you how she's holding it in place as the glue dries. Here's Lola in action. just using those skills to cut a straightish line. And here we go to finish them up. Just measuring Lola's head, and each kid knows now what to do, so they're going to finish theirs as well. So you can see I'm using simple products here. That's just white 12 by 12 paper, but you can make this out of any size or any color, which you'll see later. Madison decorated hers. Very cute, but it's very simple. Don't overthink this process. So for the top, I needed something thick, so I found this white foam in my garage office, and I'm just going to go ahead and simply cut it out using my Fiskars scissors, which I love these scissors. And I'm just going to do a rough circle by tracing like you saw the hat, and I'm going to glue on the edges and then go ahead and put it. Just see how I'm putting glue right on the edges and putting the paper there. These don't have to be perfect. We had never made a chef hat before, so we actually didn't know how to. If I were to do this again, I would actually put this foam piece on first and then cut the hat, or at least just fold it to give it that dimension. I'm just trimming off the excess here, and there you have it. Done hat. Look how happy she is. She loves it. So she got to decorate hers as well. So this is real life us. Aren't they cuties? Oh, and I even got to wear it too. Super cute. So there's the lights that I hung, and I'm linking those in our bio. Here are those bags that I stuffed with the pizza ingredients, and you can see we had these little signs. And here's the ingredients. I did a little sauce, a little cheese, a little dough, and here they go, unpacking it. So even though it was just for fun, they loved it. It was something special. It was something unique, and it was something different for them. To even wear a chef hat while they're making their pizzas was magical. So here they are. We're trying not to help as much as possible, just kind of contain the chaos and make their pizzas. We baked them, and then we got to enjoy them at our table setting. It really felt like a romantic restaurant for us and our family to celebrate. So celebrate the everyday with your kids, and remember to like, subscribe, and comment.